Hey guys, how you doing? It's crewmates. Okay, is it gonna work? Oh, I forgot to turn on this other thing. I forgot to turn on the thing that actually does the, what's that called? Chat. Alright, we good? Are we connected? We're connected! Alright. Let's see if it pops up. It's supposed to. I got it to work, and don't tell me you're not working anymore. Morning! Wait, is it not gonna work? Why is it not gonna work? Give me 1 second. I will get you to work, homie. Alright. Yeah. Alright, do I need to do it like every time? Overlay. Copy for YouTube. Okay. Why is it being a button? Oh, there I am. Okay, good. Just making sure it's working. Yay! And then I have a new stream overlay, guys, which I'm actually excited about because now I can, for people who are actually watching, I have crew notes up top, so that's crewmates. I'm trying to work on redeems and just like random commands. And it says Solo Sunday, and then we have what game it is. And it's a book. Yay, book. See. Oh, I just realized that it's poking out the side. I'll need to fix that real quick. Clip Studio Paint. Okay, I did actually pretty good. I did this all within like I want it. Oh, nope. That's not what I told you to do. Like 2 hours? Because I wanted something different. Alright, that should be good. I love the new overlay. Thank you! And then at some point I'm gonna have futuristic glowy things on it too. So it's like, look, I have this old ancient book that I write in. And other things. Yay! Woohoo! Yeah. I really appreciate you guys. Excuse me. Alright. So today is Solo Sunday. We are definitely gonna be playing a bit. I apologize. I bruised my kidneys, so right now I am slightly in pain, but I wanted to do this. I also have tomorrow off. So if you guys just want a like a yap and art session, we can totally do that tomorrow. So we can it's not called co-play, parallel play. So we can do parallel play. All right, I need them to stay up longer. Just give me a second. Let's see. Maximum visible messages, message timeout, 60 seconds. Let's do a little bit longer than that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I actually want to do art. I'm feeling a bit, mentally I am feeling better. Physically, like I said, I think I bruised my kidneys by doing too much. Sleepy and being lazy this morning. I'm gonna try and motivate myself to draw during stream. Yay! There's also a bunch of books I want to read too, which I'll probably do that after stream. I mean, I'm gonna have to buy them. I'm gonna go to the bookstore and buy them. But I saw one, a one on Butch Love Butch one. I don't even know how to, Butch X Butch. There we go. which you don't see a lot of actual written novels like that. All right. Oh, I need to finish this. Okay. Sorry you're in pain. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Oh, no. You and you can go to sleep. Now we will do... What day are we on? Oh, yeah, I didn't draw this. I did kind of finish this one, which turned okay. What day are we on? We're on day 4. We'll do day 4 and day 6. Oh, and you know what really sucks is I'm like a really healthy-ish person. Healthy-ish. Like, vegetables are my favorite thing to eat, and not a big meat person. I don't dislike meat, it's just not my thing most of the time. And I'm not a really big junk food person. And I do drink a stupid amount of water. I just like fluids in general. I'm moving my microphone, don't be a jerk. Be a jerk. Okay, there we go. So I know it's because of exercise that, probably not my actual kidneys, but it's in the area where kidneys are, so that muscle group is. Alright, so day 4. I wonder if I could fix things a little bit more. Alright. I think it's good. Oh. So I might be going a little slow, but I appreciate you guys. I'm just happy to be here with everybody. I don't know about you guys, but because it's Memorial Day on Monday, I have the day off and paid. My animal clinic I work for is freaking fantastic with their employees. It's like one of the first places I've worked where I've been like, hey, I am sick and I can't come in. Is that cool? And they're like, yeah. All right. Okay, let's get out the game. I'm excited because we keep... I think next time I draw the creature, they're going to have a little bit of bubblegum on their face since last time I got bubblegum. You live alone. Act 2, A Voice in the Wild. Never... Oh, I guess I have to wait until I make friends. I have not made friends. I think I've scared off people. We're still trying to make friends. Okay. All right, let's... Deck of cards. We have... No, I said shuffle. Shuffle. Okay. Oh. I got... Queen of Diamonds. And 4 of Diamonds. So it's a very diamond-y day. Diamond-y. Oh, that word's gonna lose all meaning here in a minute. Diamond-y day. Which means cautious youth. I think it's funny when they say that, because for me, I'm like, you mean somebody in their early 30s? You know, a really cautious youth? Well, I can't spell. Oh, I can. I just have to add extra letters, extra lines to stuff. Oh my gosh. No, it's either too big or too little. Youth. There. Okay, homie. You suck. Thank you. Youth. Okay. Oh. Oh, so, there's a rule for that. If you draw 2 of the same suit, for example, 2 diamonds, there is only one possible combination for a mortal wanderer. Observe, in this case, a caution youth. Okay, so that's exactly what I just got. Let me actually pull up what I'm looking at. PDF. it's... No. I'm like, sure, just be nowhere near the actual place it's supposed to be. We love that. Or no, it's in. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright. It's over here in this corner. Ooh. There we go. You draw 2 cards of the same suit. Okay, so... You may choose to observe them as normal, or you may choose to venture out and explore an abandoned mortal dwelling. A place of rich resource, a place of danger, a place that puzzles and mystifies you, and a place that comforts you. Okay, 2 diamonds, let's go. Choose to explore an abandoned mortal dwelling. Roll 1d10. If you meet and exceed at least one of the card's face values, you'll find a mortal-made treasure that you can bring back home. Okay, let's go to a place with rich resources. Alright, abandoned building. Abandoned. We're gonna go to an abandoned Kmart, guys. Because I said so. That is so funny. Awesome. So this kid's probably doing some spelunking or something. Or I guess that's not what you call it. Urban exploring. Hello, fellow youths. Is all I can think about. I know, right? Alright. We're gonna go to a Kmart. I'm gonna roll a 1d10. Honestly, as long as I get more than a... They said 1d10, right? Brain. Yep, 1d10. As long as I get higher than a 4. Okay. Cool. I got a 5. So... I kind of want... Okay, I'm just gonna doodle it, because it just sounds funny as heck. Let me see if I can bring up something. I kind of want... Let's see. Kmart sign. Yep, we're just gonna copy. Like I said, I kind of wanted to be more silly and do more art this time around. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw a ruined Kmart sign. And then, or paint, draw something, whatever. And then, I am all over this sign just watching this poor guy underneath. I think that sounds fun. I don't even know what the kid was doing here either. We just decided to be silly. I feel like going through abandoned buildings. Heck yeah! I have never done that in my entire life. Wink. Wink. Okay, I have not done that in any time of my adult life. Wait, wink. Wink. My really bad winking because my model can't pick that up. Okay. Let's do it. Kmart sign. This is gonna be fun. Alright. Let's draw. So, no. I don't like how thick that is. No! Why are you being a weirdo? Why are you being a weirdo? Oh yeah, same. Wink, wink. As my mother used to always say. You did nothing. We've done nothing. Alright, 12, 10, 8. Okay. Kmart sign, Kmart sign. That's great. I'm gonna make my canvas slightly bigger. Because this is gonna be a fun image to do. Because I have so many artwork I need to get done. I have a raffle picture that I need to finish. It's pixel art, and I love pixel art. Right. That is not right. We're just gonna... I don't know why I'm using it like this, but you know it's great. Let's go. 12. There we go. So who here is gonna be doing art fight? Just wanted to know. I am not doing it again this year because I don't know. There's a few people that I need to like revenge, quote unquote, from last year who did such a great job. And then usually I just really don't do well. Because either I'm too busy or I don't know. I guess people don't like my characters, which is fine. Hopsfee's doing it! Yay! Probably not. Aw, Avery. But that understandable, you do have a lot. Oops, I totally forgot about art fight coming up, yeah. Oh, you need to... Hopsfeet, you need to post, your VTuber model in Discord. Because, yeah. So people know what kind of bullshittery we're gonna get into. Is that good eraser? That's not a good eraser. Okay. It's Hopsfee. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. So I guess I'll just do like the bones of the Kmart sign and then with the person on the bottom. And then I'll sketch it in the big one. iFlam! Oh. Oh. It is going good. I have, my critter has ventured down from the mountain, and I have come to an abandoned Kmart. So, I'm gonna doodle a Kmart sign, and, like, the poor child underneath, who I am totally not looming over, I swear. I like the thought of, like, let's see, you know, like a tied rope. But you know they have the signs usually at the bottom. But, like, it's kind of like, not even that. And then it's like... something like that. I am up to no good. We are playing the solo game, but today's gonna be more heavy on drawing. I have bruised my kidneys, so I'm in pain, but that is fine, because I'm gonna sit here and doodle. We're gonna draw a big old beastie looming over children on the Kmart sign. I'm actually excited about that. Which reminds me, I should probably make a smaller version, not a smaller version, like a more... I'll copy, and XX. Tinier version of this so I can, whoop. I did quickly make myself a new overlay this morning. I'm trying to do more. How do you bruise your kidneys? So there's actually a lot of different ways you can bruise your kidneys, and it doesn't have to be just internally or you harming your kidneys. I did mine through exercise. So I think I was I did properly warm up this morning, and oh, yep, nope. I went to lift up my arm to try to, so your kidneys and your back are attached to certain muscles, so it's really easy to quote unquote bruise them. They could be in pain, or it could just be the muscles around them being in pain, and that's what I got going on. So imagine the lower area of your back, just like midway between your spine, or see, there's your spine, like the middle of your spine, slightly down under that muscle group there being really sore. Yeah. So just me being a dork. Alright, let me finish the Kmart sign and then we will get to making monsters. But I thought I properly did yoga this morning because I tend to do yoga before I do any weightlifting. And I guess I didn't. So that is the worst K in the world of Ks. But initially when we rolled for today, I rolled that there was a young kid who were bothering, or who, yeah, I guess I'm bothering, because if you get double digits and we got 2 diamonds, you meet them at a place outside of your normal stomping grounds, and I decided, alright, see you back, Flam. I've decided that I want to be silly, and I want to be at an abandoned Kmart. They finally did reposition the building for the Kmart at our town. Though I used to go to that Kmart constantly. And I can still remember, like, oh, what is it? There we go. Ah, okay. I still have the pony too. My ex-mother-in-law bought me a pony from the Kmart, which is the only reason why I can remember that Kmart. Let's see. So if we're looking down, we can look. Like that. Okay. Where the balls would be. The not balls. Dang it. Oh well. I actually love artwork of signs that are decimated with creatures on them. I know that sounds funny. Maybe I should do like a whole series. But I have I guess I have a few artistic worlds that I haven't really messed around with in a while because of good old-fashioned depression. Yeah, that M sucks too, but oh well. But I did draw once with characters on signs, like I did like 2 or 3. I think it'd be fun. But then again, I love vintage signs. Okay, we're just gonna live with this, Em. I'm like, I feel like I'm making this way too big. Oh, okay, let me take a sip. Erie, I did send out the sticker. I have been very bad about that, by the way. And then the design for the new one, And I'm getting sidetracked. And then I send you extra stickers as an apology. And I hope you like them. And my new one is going to be based off of Armadillo. And it's going to say Soft Baby. So that is June's. And I'm working on that tomorrow. But it's going to be a sad armadillo thing with... underneath it's going to say Soft Baby. Because, I don't know. I thought that'd be funny. And I do like making stickers. They're really fun. I just need my printer to work properly. Yay, new stickers and bonus stickers. And no worries, it's all good. I know, but I did... My husband keeps reminding me. He's like, you said that if you have one person supporting you, you're gonna make the stickers. And I'm like... Yeah. Armadillos are cute. Because I am very much I am my worst enemy. Honestly, I think I wouldn't do half this stuff if a lot of my tries that I try to do artistically, you can all thank Hopsby for, because they are one of my biggest cheerleaders. Them and my snow leopard. My spotted lion. Whatever they are. Because without them, I wouldn't do half the stuff that I probably should do. I'd be like, eh. Nobody wants to see my art, and then I get yelled at. Lovingly. From loved ones, which is nice. Alright. I'm gonna make that part a little bit smaller. And then we'll start sketching the creature. I did not say to that. No. Mart. Okay. Alright, and then I guess maybe I should doodle real quick the kid. Hops me doing the... Yeah, you should. Because I have bad luck at art. My art is not bad, but nobody wants to buy my art, if that makes sense. And that's not a bad thing. Does it mean I should give up and never do art ever again? No. It's not everything's tied to money. I just gotta remind myself that. I also only have so many people that follow and watch me do YouTube and VTubing. And does that mean I should give up VTubing? Heck no. I love this. This is fun. I love my crewmates. I love my little space grubs. Ooh, I'm excited because my new model is going to actually have a space scrub. Space grub attached to it. I have to have people hold me accountable, or weeks or months without drawing. Yeah. The economy is very bad. Yes, you are not wrong. I still want to be an artist. People go, ooh, I like your art. I would like your art. Or at least repost my art. That's why I'm always so grateful when people repost my art. Alright, a small human child. A small youth should be like what? This big? We're gonna say that's a human child. Alright, let's figure out how we're gonna do this. Or how do we want to have our bodies? Oh, nope. Alright, you're tiny too. There we go. And yeah, the economy is really bad. And then the first time I ever did selling my art, it was at a pagan show. And art was not the main focus of the thing. Though I have gotten lovely comments, like I did a series of animals and people were like, wow, you drew a snake. I was like, yeah, I like snakes. And then another one I drew a bunch of wolves being silly, and somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, I love this. Can I buy this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Usually people draw wolves very majestic." And I'm like, "Wolves are not majestic, guys." As a person who medically helps wolves and then used to actually live around wolf dogs, wolves are not that majestic. They have like one moment of their hair blowing in the wind and like, I don't know, cool, awesome, epic sounds happening, and then they're dorks. Wolves are dorks. They're playful. That's why I love the whole, what is it? Werewolves as frat boys? No, they're not. I know, right? Werewolves as frat boys is like one of my favorite things. Like, if I ever got adopted into a werewolf family and it was a bunch of like suburban moms and like their frat boy sons, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it can be super silly. Well, hi Flam, welcome back. They can be definitely very silly. Alright, I'm thinking I want red. Okay, and then it goes like this. Alright, and then your body. Maybe toes under here somehow? I guess. And then the big tail just coming down here. That's why I like the whole like alpha wolf thing is so funny. Especially since the poor guy who originally came up with that concept was like, actually, my science was unfounded because I originally did this with a bunch of recently transposed wolves that were then in an environment where they didn't know anybody and with a bunch of in a new smelling environment. New environment, new people. What would happen if you made a werewolf invisible? Well, I guess it would depend on whatever the lore was for the werewolf. Because I think... I don't know. It also depends. So I think for a lot of werewolf lore, no. If a werewolf went invisible, the moonlight's not touching it, then no, it wouldn't churn. But if it's like werewolf as in Werewolf the Apocalypse, then yes. We have 2 wolves inside of us. I have a puppy and a goose inside of me. No further questions. But yeah, I think it depends on like the lore. I think most wolves that can be in the dark, or humans that can like hide in a room and not churn and then go outside and then churn, yeah, moonlight. But if it's like Werewolf the Apocalypse or that escape game, I don't know if you guys know, where you have to like not escape, you have to set up your house so you don't escape and kill villagers and you're a werewolf. I think that would be a no. You go down even lower. All right. Okay, it's the top of the head. This would be like this. I realize I have a raccoon and a possum inside of me. Yay! I love both of those kind of critters. But what do you think, Flam? Do you have a response for how you would feel that situation would go? Okay, you know what? This. So, okay. I kind of like the idea of this. And like... So like a good portion would just be behind and maybe the other leg's hidden. Like that. Okay. I would say invisible werewolf, unable to turn back ever since it's never getting back into the sunlight. That would turn it back. Ah, that too, yeah. I didn't think of the possibility that the wolf wouldn't even see sunlight. But the sunlight's not the thing that triggers, though. Not in all myths. So like I said, I think it'd be myth dependent. To some, it's not just the full moon, but when the moon is in the sky. So even if it's a full moon, if it's not all the time in the sky, I like to torture my group. That's not a torture, it's a good thought experiment. Yes. I like it though. Oh my gosh, what am I drawing? I'm gonna change it to my other eraser. There we go. Okay, so if we're looking down, our faces would be like this. Be like here. Be like here. All right, and then our hair. So we're looking like real down. Okay. Yeah, I feel like probably not totally. This creature can probably grow and shrink as much as possible. Any more ideas to help me torture my group? Let me think about that. I do like some good old-fashioned torture. Or word. Or brain experiments. Brain exercises. So yeah, if anybody has any other ideas, that would be awesome. Let's see. So like that. Torture. You know, I haven't really clarified much the hand because I was like, do I want it more humanist? Do I want it more monstrous? A or B? I don't know. I feel like I would be more terrified if I was to open up my window and I live on like a very tall floor and there was like a almost me size hand versus if I saw a claw. Because if I saw a claw, I'd be like, oh, big ol' animal, okay. If I saw a big ol' human hand, I'd be like, nope, I'm noping out of this situation. So. Over. Let's go behind. Oh, more swooshy. Give me more swooshy. Okay. I guess most of this animal is hidden behind the sign. So if we pull my sign back up, I'm gonna make a copy just because I'm really proud of my sign. Yeah, if anybody has any other ways of mentally torturing friends, go for it. Nope, that's the. We'll use this one. Let's see. Something stronger. Like, I need the actual eraser. And then we'll roll the dice to see if this child sees me, or if we scare each other mutually. And I will definitely be finishing this later, because I like it. There we go. Nope. Yeah, that's... This would be no fun, guys. Just be like, oh. Alright. So I need to roll 2 d10s. And I need to get higher than what the initial 2 were. So it's... I'm not going to be not scaring this child. Because I got a 10, which is, what, a 12? And then I got a 4. So 16. I need to get higher than a 16. This poor child's wrecked. Alright. Let's see. Roll. 10. I got a 10. I got a 10. I can't prove it. I got a 10. Okay. We just... 6 are up. 6 are up. Come on. 2. Never mind. I scared the kid. The art looks really cool so far. I would be terrified, even as an adult. I know, right? You're like, wow, I'm gonna go and, like, rummage around this newly, abandoned Kmart, because it hasn't been years since Kmart shut down, I swear. You go back outside, it's the middle of the night, and then there's this horror abomination just vibing. I do like that thought. Forgot what happens when they actually see you. Let's go look. I meant all. Terrify the humans? I meant all. Terrify everybody. I also get terrified. So I'm like, oh. Yes. Deck of cards. Nope. There you go. I'm just gonna say the child's crying. Because, like, the child saw me. Now the child's crying. And I'm like, it's okay, small thing. It's okay. We are not allowed to pick up children anymore. And then give them our gut pearls. Okay. Alright. Not very good at making friends, guys. Not even my horror self can make friends. Alright. Well. Yep, we've mutually scared each other. Thankfully, I don't think I can poop. Hopefully I can't. Oh no. This poor child. You know what? We just need to... I know what this is, and I know what all this is. Folders are my favorite things, guys. especially when it comes to drawing. You know, I need to get a decent pin that I can use as like, what's that called? Like more realistic looking, so I can act like I'm just drawing. There we go, 10, maybe? No. I'll do 5. Okay. No, not that one. I'm looking down. Oh. Pen size sucks. Pen. Maybe the pen just sucks. Let's see. We'll just act like we're gonna ink it. This way I feel more organic and I can go by what my brain thinks. There we go. I need to get a new pin because mine was acting weird. What kind of pins do you use, Avery? Alright. Are you, do you use actual, like, artistic pins? Or are you more of a, ballpoint person? Or, like, any pins work? Let's see, if it was this side, that would have a nose and then the eye. And then the mouth thing would come down here like this. Okay. Like that, and then we'll go from there. Oh, a tablet pen. Oh, yeah. Digital. Which is funny because that's what I'm using right now. But I do traditional art. I just don't really show it, I guess. What kind of tablet do you have? Like this. Yeah, we'll just make this more like scribbly and inky. I'm fine with this. No, there's no mouth there. I'm like, but I want to add a tongue. I've got to knock off, but splurge and get an Apple pen. Oh, okay. Tablet pen. That's cool. An iPad. That works. I have an XP pen. Yeah. Drawing on tablet. Initially when I bought it was like $400. But I also like saved up to buy it, so it was definitely worth it. Okay, let's see. I like kind of doing it like this because I feel like lately I've been overthinking way too much, and because I can't get it right, I just don't even do it, which is not a good mentality. It's better to have it done and then work on it later to get it actually done well. Because I think that's my problem. Why I have so many works in progress is because, like, I'll start doing something and then I'm like, oh, it's just not good, and I'll just quit. I am my biggest enemy. Asui, next time you come over, you have to fight me. So I stop it. I really like this creature, guys. I'm gonna keep it, by the way. Alright, so, actual, like, Uri-Nayum lore time. I'm half thinking that, yes, this very doomy, but maybe there's portals on the, mining ship, and that's why, well, no one's on the mining ship anymore in space. And so I kind of wanted to make some of the horrible things that I draw, quote unquote, or see, or people, they actually come through the different portals, like, on the spaceship. Or, well, the mining ship on the surface. But I thought that'd be kind of interesting, because then I have a million works in progress too, trying to finish something, but it's slow going. Oh yeah. I feel like we need to have a day where I'm just like, okay guys, these are things I need to finish. Bully me into what I do. But yeah, but that way, like, a lot of my critters or things that I make are actually canonical, existing in the Uri universe. Whether or not they show up all the time. Because I like this creature. I like it. Yay, new lore. I like it. Because I was like, you know what? It'd be fun to play around with, like, the back rooms. I like backroom lore. I don't care, guys. I like a lot of things. I think that's a good thing, though. I like being creative. Alright. Let's fix this. Maybe the art stream tomorrow? We could do that. Because that would be awesome. We could do that. Because my plan is there's going to be no one else home tomorrow. I am the only living soul on this space station. Which is usual. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, let's do that tomorrow. So you guys can bully me. Accountability buddy. And some parallel play. Maybe I need to make some stickers that say parallel play and accountability buddy. I love... Oh, the reason why I got this sticker up right now, I need to find a decent place to put them. But I'm like, hey guys, I have spoons. I may be in pain, but I have so many spoons. It is so stupid. But I think that's because work hasn't been nearly as stressful. And because I have like 2 extra days off than normal. So I've actually been able to rest. So. Okay. And a boop. I work on some of mine too. Yay! And if there are any space grubs listening, you guys should, if you want, work on something too. I also, for my overlay, mostly for when nobody's here, because when I was playing Cult of the Lamb on Tuesday, there was no crew notes, there was no crewmates, but I did have some space grubs. So, I like talking at things, and I'll put up a stuffed animal and talk at it. Because it makes me feel more comfortable that I'm not visibly able to see what I'm talking at. And it was my Tinkatongue plushie. And I'm just gonna like doodle a bunch of the plushies that I use and then put them up. So I can be like, ooh, today I'm gonna talk to my bayonet plushie, or to my nearly 40-year-old, it's not mine, but I have a 40-year-old Big Bird plushie that has seen a lot of love. Like, I'll just doodle a bunch of plushies and put them up on the thing. So I'm gonna be like, here, this is what I'm talking at today. And I'll just put it in the crew notes. I'll be like, we have a lot of space grubs, so I'm just gonna talk at other people then. Also, doing this honestly makes me feel more creative. Depression takes a lot out of you. I don't know if y'all know this. But depression is not fun. Art blocks are not fun. Burnout sucks. Autistic burnout sucks. I'm just like, gosh darn it, guys. Why didn't people warn me that I was gonna be exhausted most of the time because I have to live? Plush idea is a really good idea. Also, sorry I missed the stream. Oh no, you don't have to apologize. I understand my crewmates are on other ships and have other things they gotta get done. That's totally fine with me. And even if I had 0 space grubs, I would be fine. I appreciate my space grubs, but if I had 0, I'd still be fine. The amount of times I've been by myself. Oh my gosh. A lot. I want to play Cult of the Lamb myself, so I don't want any spoilers, otherwise I would have joined. Nope, that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine, and I hope you're able to play Cult of the Lamb at some point. A lot of the DLC is really fun. I haven't gotten to Woolhaven yet, but the few extras in the base game that I've gotten to so far have been fun. Once I'm done doing this, I know we haven't been doing a whole lot for Solo Sunday today. I feel like I've been drawing more, but that's good because I want to. We might play a game. We may not play a game. I have. Oh gosh, where are you? Is it Steam or is it Itch? That's a long-term game. I don't really want to think about that one. Because I had a game that I wanted to possibly stream with you guys, but maybe not. I don't know. Dredge. Gosh darn it. Because I was also thinking about doing a playthrough of it, but I realized I've already done a playthrough of it before. Not a full playthrough, just a partial back when I first started streaming. And, when I realized that, all wanting to do it kind of leapt out the door. More Monster Prom. Maybe. Yeah, we could do more Monster Prom. We could definitely do more Monster Prom. Because it's quick, and then I can do it for 30 minutes, and then I can be done. Nope. No, yes. Tail would be in front of this. Oot. Meow. Ooh, I saw somebody, well, I mean, it was online because I don't see humans. Doing a cosplay of The Mummy, Brandon Fraser's The Mummy, and it was so good. It was so good. And it was, they were voiceovering the part where Evie is super excited and she's talking about the canoptic jars. I love that movie. Okay, and like, yeah, this down. like a big old mass down here. All right. Such a good movie, yes. It is such a good movie. I might have also really originally liked it because I did date a guy who looked like Arnold Veloso, who is the actor who plays the Mummy. So, mind you, I have already had my not straight awakening with Xena, so, but oh my gosh, I love the actress who plays Evie. I even really like her brother. Okay. Got this one, and then we should be done. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. Breathing hurts. I think it's just because I have to add a desk. I might have also, like I said, I was working out, but I am also the coworker you call when there's like a 100-pound dog you need to lift. A lot of times I lift the 100-pound dog myself. Because I'm like, I can do it myself, and I usually can. So I don't think this is from that question mark, but it might be. Alright, let's see. I guess I should finish doodling down here. Alright, there's a whole section I didn't even do. Alright, I think we're gonna call this good. So I have terrified a small child. I will finish this later. It'll still be very... I might use a more watercolory thing and then do some, that would be fun. I like the game night idea. Yay. Alright, so let us save, and I will finish this later. Values, that's what I'm gonna work on, is values, because that's something I'm not very good at, and I would like to get better at. Moving microphone, do not be a jerk. Thank you, microphone. Right, so. Alright, and then we will go to main play. Yay! Then I'll add more stuff to my computer and make it more chonky. I like going back and forth between the two. Alright. Guess we do not need this music. Let's see. I know I heard Monster Prom. Monster Prom! I'm cool with that. As I'm looking for it. Alright. Hopefully this time I actually, fall for somebody. Those awesome guys. Oh wait, where are you guys? I need to make sure it's actually showing up. Game, not Cult of the Lamb, Monster Prom, okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right, you go over here, and I gotta change the way I'm looking. There we go. Cool. Let me see how much expensive the franchise bundle is, because I might just buy the whole bundle. I own Monster Prom 1. I have second term. I can... How about let's just grab... Do we want to grab, like, the second game? Camp? We could totally do camp. Monster prom time. Hey guys, so one of the other things I really wanted to start doing for my shorts is I wanted to do art styles that I like, or game art styles that I like. Maybe I should try to make a Monster Prom version of Uri. Because I've done that for Coffee Talk and some other ones. Camp sounds fun? Okay, give me a minute, let me buy it. So we'll just sit here and vibe on this. Camp is fun. Road trip is longer. Okay, so we'll go camp. Con is me. Okay. Con is new. Okay. Shush. All right. Yay. Okay, cool. Monster Prom 2. Let's try camp. Oh, there's a Mothman. Cool. All right. No, I don't want the demo. We'll just go ahead and... Give me a minute. What's all in here? 2. New Blood, Zoe, Colorful Campers, Thirst and Sensibility. Sci-fi. Oh, I love sci-fi. Fantasy, Outfit Pack, Outfit Pack, Outfit Pack. We do not need outfit packs. No matter what the black cat says, we do not need the packs. Okay, so we will go Monster Camp. We will buy it. Where are you? Add to cart. Alright. Continue. No. Not you. Where are you? Here. There you go. Why are you being so weird? Yes. Shush. Add to cart. Cool. Alright. I finally almost have it. It's like 11 something. Oh, 12:36. Yes, I agree to the terms. Please give me the game. We might be stuck listening to this one. Yeah, the black cat would totally disagree. Yeah. Does anybody know, by the way, any decent, I'm trying to find people who actually make commission cosplay, because I need to find somebody who can make a decent Victorian maid outfit. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Alright, now we will... not online. Quit. Quit. Goodbye. Farewell. Install contents. Oh. Well, I'm excited because I've actually never played this one. I've only ever played the first one. Yay! I said install. Are you installing? Oh, it's ready to play. Cool. All right. Go. Oh, speaking of the devil, let me, I sadly don't know anybody. Oh, that's okay. Let me go release the pet. guys, no! Mama's in here! I'm gonna hang out with Mama until we're done. Come on. You're a sleepy, stinky baby. Alright. It's fun, just a little different. Okay. Okay. Whew. All right. Yes, it's out now. We will. I don't need it right now. All right, guys. Play. We're gonna go with voices. Just so I don't have to do as many. My amazing, really off-putting voices. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
One player. Short. Ah, Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then when we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Mind you, this canonically takes after the fact that I did not go to prom. I know locally, and I think they only do art bit full cosplays because they don't have the time. That makes sense. I'll have to see. It's like life could take a turn at every corner, and for us it did. I still like being this guy. My name is Uri Nayum, aka Uranium. R-I, homie. R-I. I know I can see the letters, but, for everybody who didn't know, I am dyslexic. Ooh, I have it out now if you ever want to try it out. Awesome. Alright. Nope, they.
Sure.
Let's see, what does it do? Lemonade. Ooh. Okay. Sudoku Rubik's Cube. That actually sounds fun. Magic Mirror. Nope. The smallest violin. Just pink random. Alright. One might say that Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolutely beginners. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. Oh, okay, I did read that right. The summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads. Alright. Close to the last day of the camp, there are a meteor shower happening just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into somebody, you were going to watch that damn thing together. Okay. So, a silent yet powerful presence invaded us, as if it was Monster Prom all over again. Because, you know, who you date is really important. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were going to ask on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. I am not one of those 6 people. Joy Johnson Jim, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Avari Mishrar, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculister Hewitt Packard, version 1.1. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. A buff blue demon and warmonger who has set her sights on conquering summer next. Okay, Delilah is like, honestly, I'm all for Delilah. Joy is cute, but as a person who, past my cute little puppy exterior is an Eldergoth. I have too many friends that look like this. And I'm like, no, I don't think I could date anybody that was a friend like that. Well, I couldn't date any of them. Delilah! Damien LaVey, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who is profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. That sounds fun. I do like everybody's designs, though. They're always good. The bus trip was long, and all summer could be shaped by the first steps well taken. So it was clear it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Which of these would be your favorite food? A burning hot wings, punch to the face, yummy USB, the nicest guac, wine to die for, whatever gives you the best stats. I like spicy food. Burning hot. Okay. Oh, Damien. All right. Milo is NB icon. Oh, heck yeah. Nice! Uri! Hot as fuck wings are my favorite too. It all goes back to my philosophy. If it won't burn off at least 3 layers of my tongue, I'm not eating that shit. Glad to see a fellow hot wing connoisseur is coming to camp with me. Maybe I'll have someone to share lunch with for once. Okay. We only had 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. I guess we're going for Damien. But as I've already said, this is a good group of monsters. Milo almost always rejects me though. Aww. And we are ready to start. Boom, 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 boom.
So many choices.
So I have a lot more boldness, creativity, charm, and fun. Let's see. Woods, lake. Lake is probably... Ooh, what's what? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna guess. Oh. I don't know. Oh, woods. You know, let's try the woods. That day you get lost hiking in the woods. You use the stars, aka nature's compass, to get back to the camp. The stars actually teach you a sort of thing, like how one of the stars is Orion's belt is actually a nebula. And also... Oh yeah, anyways. I was gonna go on a star tangent, but I'm not going to. Stars also teach you Italian and quadratic formula and true meaning of friendship. Wow, the stars are smart. They really give you +2 smarts. Okay, I wasn't trying to be smart, but okay. You don't have to go for the first person in case you want to try one of the new people. Okay. You and Milo have followed Damien into the woods to catch his favorite wild beast. Alright, we're gonna try Milo and see how that goes. Wildfire, wildfire, come out, wherever you are. We've been searching for hours, Damien, if we haven't lured the wildfire out yet. I don't think we ever will. Not without a lighter and some gasoline. No, I already told you. It's not wire fire if I light it myself. That's tame fire. I think you mean arson. Whatever. Let's just head back to camp. Wait, I don't want to say I lost because I never lost. And let's just say I have no idea what direction camp is.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Great. Sometimes you should have to lose your way to find your way. Not all who wander are lost. 2 roads diverge in a wood, and we took the road with the better selfie potential. I don't... Self-love is one thing, but... People who have a lot of confidence and really are pretty don't tend to like me. So... It's usually the jerks. Fuck all that. I'm just going to use this compass. I picked off a corpse no one can prove I murdered. Thank God I lied about things being a good thing. If we don't get back to camp before my trail mix review and live stream, I might as well delete my account. Wait, what? What bullshit is this? This broken-ass compass only points north. Camp is to the east. Point east, compass. East, you dumb fucking point east. You expect Milo to at least try to help out, but they're just filming Damien's hissy fit from a safe distance. Good for them. Looks like it's up to you to find East. Follow your heart, like rip it out of your chest and ask which way is East. Use the wisdom of the crowds. Everyone point where you think East is, and then we average it out. Oh, this is a secret story event that pops up sometimes for Damien, I think. Oh. You know what? Pull out your heart. So bold. Open heart surgery, more like my heart to scalpel and blood, and I'm just excited, okay? And don't worry, if anything goes wrong, I'll be right here for you. Oh, that is cute. I mean, in a professional capacity, not emotionally. I'll reap your soul if you die, is what I'm saying. Not reassuring, but you'll do literally anything to impress your friends, and so casually cut your own heart out of your chest. NBD. You hold your throbbing, beating heart in your hands as the world starts to go black around you. Then suddenly, guess my services aren't needed here after all. Way to go, Uri. That was sick. Right after you pulled your heart out, the pterodactyl swooped down and it stole your heart. So Milo and I chased it all through the woods, and I played a pterodactyl mating sound through my Tino Horny app. Maybe there's something with wildfire. Oh. Okay, good to know. There's something with wildfire. But when the pterodactyl finally did drop the heart, it was on an active volcano. So I grabbed the lava-proof surfboard I always carry in my case of emergencies, did some gnarly aerials in lava, A-frame cowabunga, but then this lava shark came. This goes on for a while, like shockingly long time. How long can I live without my heart in my body, guys? It's amazing you survived that long with your heart outside your body, long time. And when we finally got your heart back from the Prince of Monaco, oh, okay. We opened it up and saw the GPS you've hidden inside. Right, your emergency, aorta. GPS. Hey guys, that's why I have a heart murmur. My GPS is like right there. You knew there was a reason you ripped out one of your vital organs for this misadventure. We followed the GPS back to camp, and Damien said we should at least try to put your heart back in your body before I reaped your soul. Now here we are. Thanks for saving us from this shitty, broken-ass, north-pointing compass. Plan to keep us lost forever, Uri. And the way you cracked open your own chest, really fucking metal.
You're killing it.
Future time, smile, and say I ripped out my heart like that was a perfectly normal situation, and no, nothing knows. The sentence. A solution to not knowing how to calculate east using the knowledge of where north is. You do, and you stand by those choices, just as Damien and Milo are standing by you as you recover from your impromptu surgery. Thank goodness. And you had 2 attractive classmates, and +2 charm and 1 fun to help you convalesce. Yay! I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Alright, so if we go to the woods, that's knowledge. Alright, you know what? Camp Dome, let's go. That day at Camp Dome, you played Never Have I Ever Extreme. Every time somebody mentions something you've done, you have to cut a finger off. But besides the finger part, this is finally a great time to brag about all the cool, illegal things you've done. You're the first out, and while they're sewing your digits back on, you get to regulate your friends with stories of how you robbed a bank while wearing your grandfather's skull as a hat. You're so cool. Also, they sew you +2 charm to your left hand by mistake. You spent the last 10 minutes following Damien around hearing tales of his exciting exploits, but staring at his butt more than you're actually listening. And that's why I can never go back to Rome, and why I have beef with all the village people, except for the cop, which is weird, because in real life, I often punch cops. Oh, I should show you the badge that they sent me after I sent him a video of me singing YMCA while burning down a series of YMCAs. I can never find anything in my camp bag. My dad sent me with so much extra stuff, and I can't even imagine I'd ever need while camping. I mean, a tent? A sleeping bag? A compass? When would I ever need any of this? Wait, what's this? Looks like a flashlight, but instead of a light bulb, there's just a fleshy-looking open mouth. My dad must have put this in here for me, but why? Oh no. Oh dear. You think that might be while LeVays were packing Damien's equipment, they dropped some, their equipment off in there by complete accident. Is it maybe a utensil? It has a mouth. Maybe I'm supposed to use it to pre-chew my food before pouring it into my own mouth? Alright, Mr. Day. This is not Mama Bird Simulator. That's all I'm gonna say. Nope, you can't traumatize Damien by telling him he found his dad's sex toy. But you need to think of a valid, non-eating usage and fast. It isn't a mouth for eating, it's for insulting words or ensuring words of comfort, encouragement. It's an emergency pocket friend. It's definitely a flashlight, just a very weird flashlight, nothing else. That one.
Just my work.
Right, of course. I'm not that smart.
Bye.
Well, I'm off to go plunder some dark caves for cursed treasure, do some extremely dangerous spelunking, and hide under a blanket reading spooky stories. See you later. You spend the next few hours lost in your own fantasies of kissing Damien on the face. It's just getting spicy when real Damien comes and gets up in your face, but not for kissing.
Loser.
What the fuck, Uri? When do you lie to me? This flashlight isn't a flashlight at all. I know exactly what it is. Oh no. Oh fuck. This poor traumatized boy. It's a wolf mating call signal. You know, for wolves. A virus or people who love to fuck wolves. I turned the so-called flashlight on and no light shone. It just vibrated and started yelling sexy things, and it smelled like pheromones, and a whole pack of wolves chased me. Normally I'd love an opportunity to punch an entire pack of wolves in the face, but I had a whole night of dangerous and badass flashlight-themed activities planned.
You're not fit.
Instead, I got humped by wolves. Real friends don't let friends get humped by wolves. I'm so disappointed in you. I'll never speak to me again. Until the next time I see you and act like this never happened. Ah, man. Who knew trying to pass a flashlight off as a flashlight was a bad idea? I didn't have enough smarts. Probably everybody but you. Come to think of it, you did lose 2 boldness and 1 charm for this misadventure. Alright. Shucks.
So close to sleep time, yet so far.
Alright, we're gonna go here. You've been waiting 20 goddamn minutes for someone to pass you the marshmallow bag. You finally get up and realize who's hogging it. Fancy toy. Fuck you, LeVay. You know I'm the best at making s'mores. I'm better than you at everything I do, and also I'm better than everyone at everything. Period. Yeah, Avari, cool. We get it. You're like winning at stuff, and that's your whole character or whatever.
Listen up, noobs.
Avari is a main character. But unlike you, I have some depth now, which means I am not just better than you at catching these marshmallows on fire because I'm an edgy pyromaniac. It's also because I have a fucking anger issues, and losing at this would really piss me off. Huh. Aren't they the cutest, Uri? Yeah, I'm talking to you, broski. I know why you're here. You want to get a taste of someone's delicious forbidden marshmallow, right? You should try judging their s'more making contest for a bit. I've been doing it for the past half an hour, but I keep forgetting to give them criteria. I think I just like eating free s'mores. I also like eating free s'mores. I love her too. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing Damien and I can probably agree on. Hex's judging so far has been total crap.
That's crazy enough.
But now that Uri is here, they can judge the s'mores contest. Everybody knows that Uri is completely unbiased and has no alternative motive for trying to impress you or me with their judgment. Not at all. Nice, let both be real. You definitely already know who you're gonna give this win to, even if there are objectively the 2 worst s'mores you've ever eaten. But hey, you came to camp to smooch, not to eat. Well, so what bullshit criteria are you gonna use to get closer to those whole kissing your crush thing? Damien S'mores was perfect, at least for anyone looking to eat s'mores reduced to charcoal pieces. Who cares about edibility anyway? Avery S'mores was the best because she poisoned apparently, and chef says seasoning is key to good cooking.
Got a sixth sense.
Fuck yeah, clearly Uri understands the superiority of way of survival s'more, and unlike all the other fuckwards at this stupid camp. I'm cussing so much in this. Hey, speaking of implied fuckwad at this camp, what makes your stupid burnt s'more so fantastic? Because Uri wasn't lying. I literally cooked this marshmallow so much that it turned into a lump of coal. And we know what coal is used for, right? Cursing annoying children on Christmas Eve?
Fucking
I like that answer too! But more importantly, it's used for starting fires. Finally, my internet is working again. Oh no. Which you can use to make more s'mores and also make more coal. Coal for more fires. I've basically solved world hunger here and ended the national wildfire shortage. We need more wildfire. You all should be looking way more impressed right now. You are literally the stupidest creature I've ever tried to kill, let alone compete with.
Come on, Araya.
So, can we leave now? This more thing was funny, but now I've really missed the fifth half of this week's The Real Housewives of Croatia. Whatever, we already know. Avery is my stupid snob who doesn't know what she's talking about. My s'mores fucking rock. If he means they're as hard as a rock, then he's correct. Damon makes you more s'mores using fires he started with his previous s'mores. You continue to eat them because you're a simp who is willing to eat pure carbonized sugar for your spicy red crush. Yay. I mean, that is definitely me in real life. Welcome, welcome. You're new here, don't fret. Let me explain how this works. I will prepare you a drink. The drink of the day. You may choose to drink that one. But if you're not interested and you're lucky, there's a mystery box with a second option. It should be better. It could be worse. But one thing is for sure, it will be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I am trying to put Mr. Day in my mouth, so... Oh, this is... Monster Prom 2. Camp. I am a wizard in training for you to test my concoctions somewhere between kind and reckless. So get ready and good luck. Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I've drank that, but the real question is, will you? I do like my marshmallows very burnt. We're gonna drink it. I also have this mysterious box because at this point, who knows what you would drink? I'm gonna drink it. No, take the drink. Yeah, no, totally. I am testing your common sense. You passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. Alright. Let's drink it. It's called the Tequila Moonrise. What a powerful, invigorating drink. I gave it that name because when you drink, you can feel all your stats rising.
How could use a drink?
Yay! Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails. Alright, guys.
I just want to chill.
Manor, let's go. You go to the Haunted Manor to gain some boldness since you found a brochure that promised some boldness. If you visited, instead you find a mischievous demon. It was all a ruse to lure you here. The demon will take 9 years of your life. Alright, like taking out my own heart wouldn't have killed me. You take the demon for court for misleading advertising. The jury found a mischief demon who fooled people into giving years of their life up, so you win, and the demon has to give you +2 boldness. Fuck yeah. After doing whatever you were doing at that location where you were at the time, you're intrigued to find Damien seemingly playing with a bunch of sticks. That's awesome. They have side effects. That's fun. No, I'm not playing with sticks. I am gathering sticks because I am doing some high quality craftsmanship to transform these sticks into, wait for it,
Debbie and LeVay.
pointy sticks.
Survivor.
An absolute essential camping weapon. Okay, fine. I really don't need pointy sticks. I just want to use these sticks. New Swiss Army knife my dad's gave me for camp. Check it out. Here's the bottle opener in case we come upon some wild beer bottles haunting these woods. This attachment is a screwdriver, like for maybe if we get lost and we need to build a computer to use Google Maps to find our way back. And then there's a torch pick, which, check this out, is not actually for picking teeth out of your fellow campers' mouths while they're sleeping. Good to know. I've learned that the fun way. But my dad's told me that this just isn't any Swiss Army knife. It is a hell Swiss Army knife. It's not from Switzerland in Europe. It's from Switzerland located in the third circle of hell, which probably still has really good chocolate. Since it's from hell, I know it has some sick secret tools that you have to discover for yourself, but I want to use them now. Tell me your secrets, knife. Tell me. I'll be screaming that all day, but it still won't reveal them. It sucks. How do I get my knife to show me the hidden tools? Play Truth or Dare with the Swiss Army knife. That's the best way to find out anyone's secrets. Just read The Little Kenny Knows This Knife, the super popular children's book that became a bestseller, which also increased infant mortality by 400%. You go with the first one. Not so fun. Dang it! Fuck yeah, I always love a sensible game of Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare is metal, that's how I find out people's crushes. And then I blackmail them to take them fall for the arson I did. I mean, the arson they did. Alright, time to make this fair, Uri. You go first, Truth or Dare. Seeing as how there's no way Damien LeVay dares aren't life-threatening, you go with a sensible truth. Who's the most fucking metal person at camp? You're about to respond with the Swiss, but the Switzerland in hell kind of Swiss army knife begins to glow with such power that you can't look away. Without even meaning to, find yourself saying the words, that knife, duh. What? Just because the knife is made of literal metal, you think it's more metal than me?
You're not fit for survival.
Being metal is out what's in your heart and what you stab into other people's hearts. Like how I'm stabbing you in the heart right now. I am really bad at this. Guys, I can't flirt to save my life. In the end, you didn't help Damien find out the knife's secret attachment, but you helped him find out that the actual knife part is good for stabbing people in the heart. My heart that I had already ripped out earlier. Camp nurse. No, my stats. But you're -2 smarts and 1 boldness. All right. I am so bad at this. At the end of this, he's gonna be like, no. Ugh. Sure. The day in Monster Scouts, you make each other friendship bracelets. Except the Monster Scout leader pairs you randomly with your friendship bracelet recipient. I guess, so Larry the Lich doesn't feel left out for having no friends. You get paired with Larry. Surprisingly, though, he is a great conversationalist. It makes you a super heartfelt bracelet that imbues you with +2 creativity when you wear it. Larry sure is nice, but maybe there'll come a day when he's cool enough to be your friend. Or at least a romanceable summer fleeing option, but today's not that day. You walk into what you thought was going to be a class on optimal summer smooching, but that was just wishful thinking. It's actually just another of Coach Safety lectures. So I was saying, a summer camp is an extremely dangerous place. Take this camp, for example. Just in the past week, the canoes in the lake turned out to be crocodiles, the camp nurse exploded, and the cafeteria accidentally served firing shotguns for lunch. You're welcome. Don't take all the credit, you'll be... you bell pepper. Oh my god, I love that. Those alligators were mine, and you only blew up that nurse in retaliation for me dislocating your shoulder while arm wrestling. Wait, that was all you two? You've working together to destroy this camp? Us? Working together? Gross! Yeah, we'd never work together. Our collective reign of terror is really more of a happy accident.
Oh dear. Oh gosh.
But your underlying assumption is correct, friend coach. According to my analysis, Damien and Delilah are responsible for approximately 102% of fatalities at Camp Spooky. This percentage includes people who were killed elsewhere and then brought to camp for aesthetic reasons.
That's not a very scout thing to do.
102%? That's almost as high as the amount of percent you're supposed to give in sports. Damien and Delilah, you two are a crisis.
Loser.
Way to go, snitches get stitches, you know. I am unlikely to be receiving any stitches, friend Damien, both because I have no flesh to stitch, and because I am not a snitch. I am merely providing accurate safety data. Don't worry, guys. I'm not here to punish you for all the people you're slaughtered. This is a safe space for talking about safety. So we're not in trouble? Of course you're in trouble. But it's not me you should be worried about. It's yourselves. It looks like the biggest threat to your safety is yourselves. So I love being a danger to myself and others. But think about it, Damien. If you die as a result of a stupid thing you did, no one else will ever again be able to die as a result of the stupid thing you did. You're right. Thanks, Cal. You're a real lifesaver when it comes to helping me take lives. That was not my intention. I simply cannot resist a logical syllogism. If there is a God, I hope she can forgive me for what I have done. There's no time for mortal hand wringing calc. I'll just call him calc. We've got to buckle down and brainstorm a way for Delilah and Damien to survive their own violent stupidity. These two need to learn some responsibility. Give them an egg to take care of so they can truly learn to take care of themselves. Transform them both into the most boring and safe creature in nature, accountants. Dang it! Great, that means I will win accounting at default. I am not smart, guys. I didn't mean to do that. Bring it on, frat boy. Hopsfee, why would you ever say such a thing? You're saying that I would have a crush on an older gentleman with nice facial hair and a thick body. Maybe. Alright, how about Coach's bank account then? I'll got his credentials right here. Hey, how did you get my bank password? Well, back at Spooky High, you were always saying we could do anything if we believed in ourselves. So I believe that I had your bank password, and I guess it worked. You took my advice. I'm so proud. I'm almost not mad at you for stealing my bank password. We're about to make you a lot more proud when we optimize the crap out of your finances, Coach. I'll go first. Delilah used CalcFace to access Coach's bank account using the information Damien provided. Oh man, here's a big one, because it's true. Shush. Alright, I'm just gonna get past this part. Guys. I know I'm going quick through, but I'm like, I'm so bad at this game. Alright, no charm, no fun. I'm gonna be smooching nobody at this, guys. I am a smoochless person.
For the logs or
The ground is quaking, birds are fleeing from their seats. A frantic newscaster on the radio is screaming that the end is nigh. Is it the apocalypse? No, not quite. Damien and Delilah are just having another argument. 8, 9, 10. Ha! I licked the campfire 10 times and you said I couldn't. But as I've proven time and time again, I can do anything.
What a noob.
No, the bet was that you can't lick the campfire 10 times without burning your tongue. And you couldn't. That means obviously I am the superior demon and the hotter fuck. Hey, you can't prove that my tongue hasn't always been this blackened and bleeding. This bet wasn't fair. Face it, Delilah. Anything you can do, I can do better. Give me 10 minutes alone with this campfire and I'll guarantee you I'll tongue it to perfection. Oh, give me a minute. I prefer the person who, even through pain, pushes through for the activity. Okay, first of all, you. Second, you got to choose the last bet. It's my turn to make you look like a little bitch. Ooh, I bet you can't stab your hand 16 times without screaming. We did that one last night. I still have the knife sticking out of my palm, stupid. Oh, alright. I thought that was just a weird new piercing. Who says it isn't? Wait, I've got it. I bet you can't fit 12 whole giant marshmallows. Monster prom, hello. Hi, Dan. No way you're getting... This is the second one, the camp one. Getting out of this one, you red weenie. Fuck you. Yes, I can. You have no idea what I can fit in my mouth. You have no idea. Well, if these two aren't set on this bit, why not make it a little more interesting? What's something you could get them to wager on this marshmallow challenge? If Damien wins, he gets 100 of Delilah's soldiers, and later he can challenge Delilah to fit all of them in her mouth. If Delilah wins, she gets to write down a law of her own for the 18th circle of hell. This one. Hell. 300 years is in the future. Late one winter's night, an innkeeper finds herself up late serving the mysterious, wary traveler who stumbled in a few hours ago. Here you will go, sir. Another mug... Oh. Oh, yeah. But I must ask, why are you still awake? It's nearly midnight. Oh. What parts to arrive on? We are at camp this week.
I've traveled through hell and back.
I
Need a drink.
True. Stab through the night.
My hometown.
I love that she's like blind. Let's see if it works for you. It's a drink of dark summer night when two ancient demons, one a scrumptious prince, the other a monster war lady, were engaged in a spirited trade. The war lady offered the prince 100 of her most loyal soldiers, men and women who spent their lives bathed in blood and honor, as a show of good faith for a bet. However, when the evil prince acquired these heroic soldiers, he convinced the war lady to eat them all in one enormous sticky gulp. How long are you streaming? I have been doing it for almost 2 hours now. I think at the end of this game, I think I'll be done. So not long. Were there any survivors? None. When the scene was found later, all that remained were their uniforms, covered in blood and grime, and a note which said, "Eat up, you blue fuckface." What a terrifying letter! Surely such a horrible story can't be true. Yes, perhaps it is just an old wives' tale, but I still sometimes wake up from nightmares, hearing the war lady's beastly chewing and the prince's crackling on the breeze. Meanwhile, back in the present, 10, 11, 12, holy crap, he really did it. Ha ha ha. Fucking 12. Oh, his mouth is full of marshmallows. Dude, spit the marshmallows out. We can't understand anything you're saying. Patooey. Okay, to recap. I fucking told you, fucking fucks. I did it, and that's what I said. Now, hand over those soldiers, Delilah. Time for you to get a taste of military food. And you still think Damien's smoking hot, even with the globs of gooey, chewed-up marshmallow on his lips. Young love, so reckless, so stupid. Bring out your flask. Alright. Welcome, welcome. You're new here, don't fret. Oh, yeah. We've already done this. This time we get to choose. Wizard in training. Alright. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, guys. Time's up. Alright, whatever this is. Gamer girl bath water. Gamer girl bath water. Some people find it cringy, but believe me, it's less cringy than the alternative gamer girl birth water. This one intensifies your head with an inner music. That's way more gamer.
I could use a drink.
Yes, we're gonna drink this. This part where I leave before you puke all over me. At you? Alright, what did it do?
Okay, let's go.
Alright, I need smarts. I thought it was this one. You hike deep in the woods. You find a mysterious journal with the number 3 on, have it buried in the dirt. Inside is tons of information on local monsters and how to defeat them. It covers gnomes, psychics, time travelers, Illuminati-shaped demons. What a boring journal. Where's the drama? Oh, I just realized it's, I was about to say Adventure Time. Oh my gosh. It is. Whoever wrote this journal knew nothing about how journals work. You gain no fun from this, but you'll surely get +2 smarts. Boring. You return to your tent for some alone time after all the drama, but you should have known drama would follow you. To your tent, you see Damien punching everything. Fucking mosquitoes. Why don't you suck the blood out of my fists? I think it changes the background music. Oh. Cool. The mosquitoes, which you now realize are what Damien is actually trying to punch, seem more than happy to oblige. They all swarm over Damien's furious hands. And all over everything else, including your attractive face, which immediately gets punched by Damien. Oh, someone there? My punch sense is tingling.
Hey, noob.
Oh, it's you, Uri. I didn't see you there because I was blinded by my rage at these stupid mosquitoes. Seriously, I hate these little fuck buttons. They think they can just come all over here and steal my blood. And I didn't even know they had fists, but it looks like one of them just punched you in the face. So, not only are they stealing my blood, they're stealing my whole thing. They're stealing Damien's thing. Worst part is, I can't even do anything about them. Camp director Miss Weaving confiscated my mosquito killing machine gun because it exceeded the max number of machine guns allowed at camp. All I have left is the stupid mosquito spray, which it turns out is mosquito sun spray, which just made them immune to skin cancer. I like that though. I like this kind of music. I love chiptune. Or maybe it wasn't the spray. Maybe the mosquitoes are in league with the sun. I should have killed that solar son of a bitch when I had the chance. Maybe I can kill them by shooting blood out of my eyes. Or shooting harpoons out of my harpoon gun. Or shooting harpoons out of my eyes. Oh dear, it seems like Damien discovered an experimental new level of murderous rage. You better find a way to rid him of these mosquitoes because you're the only one who should be allowed to bite that spicy red skin. Steal Damien's blood pack from the mosquitoes in the most ambitious heist in Camp Spooky history. Would that be creative or bold? Mosquitoes can't stand the smell of lavender or lemongrass. Replace all Damien's blood with essential oil. That sounds like smarts. So bold! Yes! A heist, you say? You crazy son of a bitch. I'm in, and I know just the guy. Damien leads you through a false tent into a secret sub-basement past a password door and into an underground speakeasy gambling den, chop shop, laundromat. You're greeted by a withering ball of fingers in a tank top smoking a cigar. Damien LaVey, it says, somehow. I didn't know you were still alive. Not for lack of trying, Jimmy Fingers. Listen, I'm putting a crew together, and I need a hand, if you know what I mean. Too bad, says Jimmy Fingers. I'm all thumbs. Oh my god. Come on, Jimmy. One last job. What would Delilah say if she... All right, you devil. What's the job? A casino? A bank? Some kind of bank casino hybrid? Even better. This time we're stealing all of my blood back from mosquitoes that bit me at summer camp. Finally. I know, finally I got something. All the blood from all the mosquitoes? Are you telling me... That's right. I'm talking about a classic Transylvanian hot tub, a Seth Burden, and a reverse Romanian, Wilkinson? A look of awe creeps across Jimmy Fingers. How can we see that look of awe, guys? You crazy son of a bitch. I'm in. One montage set to upbeat jazz music later, you've gathered one hacker, one demolition expert, and one finger man, Jimmy Fingers. I'd say try to keep upping your boldness, yeah. Alright, say leprechaun hacker while licking a lollipop to indicate her youthful precociousness. What's the plan, Big D? Way ahead of you, Junior. Jimmy will parachute you down from the helicopter Y underscore. I just realized what it was. Disables the security cameras from the van. You might have a chance. Small chance, but a chance. What security cameras? Says Billy Murray, star of Groundhog Day, demolition expert. Mosquitoes don't have security cameras. Safe space. That's right, Bill, they don't, which is why you're going to set up some with dynamite inside of them. That's all well and good, says Jimmy Fingers. But how are we actually going to get the blood from the mosquitoes? Oh, that? I've already stole it while we were putting this team together. The plan was just a distraction. What a twist, says underscore. Damien, you genius, you've done it again. We still get a share of the blood, right? Says beloved film actor Bill Murray. I need it for something. Hell yeah. Blood for everybody, especially you, Uri. You're the real mastermind here. Yay, I get some of Day's blood. You've always wanted some of Day's blood, Damien. And this, you definitely the most straightforward way to get it. You gain +2 boldness and 1 fun. Alright. Let's try not to suck anymore, guys.
Okay.
Boldness.
Let's go.
Are you searching the haunted manor? You come across an enchanted doll that promised to grant all of your wishes. Cool. You take it. It possesses you, of course. It turns out the spirit that was inside of it is exactly like you in every way, so nobody knows the difference. Ghostception. The only difference is that the spirit is a little bit bolder than you, so basically you gain +2 boldness. Alright. Afterwards, you're searching for a haunted artifact to give to your least favorite cousin when you find Damien scouring the land looking for something.
What a noob.
I just realized Hafsu said safe space. I'm like, shh, 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 shh. Oh, hey, noob. Did you get an anonymous love letter from someone telling you to meet them at the manor for some hot makeouts, too? Nah, I didn't think so. No one at this camp but me is hot enough to get a new sexy makeout invite from a secret admirer. Huh? You're telling me you wrote that letter? Don't be ridiculous. I know your brand of horny, Uri, and this ain't it. He hands you the letter. It says, meet me for hot kisses. In red crayon, written on the back of a torn out tile that says 101 sexy pranks to play on your horny friends.
I'm
Well, if you're done reading it now, I'm off to win a game of tonsil hockey. Don't wait up for me. Before you can warn Damien about this excruciatingly obvious prank, he heads into the next room, only to get a net dropped on him. Yay! Nice! What a classic prank. Masters strike again. Heck yeah! The prank masters know how to put the Z in an unexpected net trap. Baby!
Fuck off.
What the hell are you noobs doing about? Get out of here so me and my sexy anonymous lover can get way less anonymous. You understand you're trapped in a net right now, right, Damien? You've been pranked.
What?
Eh, gross. Don't smooch my prank net. It was a family heirloom. Too late. Damien is really going to town. Apparently, he's decided that the net is his secret lover, since lovers come in all shapes and sizes down in hell. Whoa, Damien, you really have your tongue all twisted up in that net. Are you trying to say you want to play tug of war? Ah, give me the other end. I'll tug your... Polly. Yeah, I love Polly. I don't want to play tug of war. Scott, I am stuck. Great, now he really is trapped. You better figure out a way to free Damien's tongue from the net, or he'll never get trapped in your mouth. Jelly. Bring an expert remove the net with your own tongue, or bring an expert surgeon. Okay, this seems like smarts. Be so charming, let's go! You've watched lots of YouTube videos on how to tie a cherry stem into a knot with your tongue. So how different can untying a knot in a net with your tongue be? Like legit. You smash your tongue against Damien's tongue. It's silently wet and sexy. Whoa, hey, I think it's working. Maybe it's just the net making they think Yuri, but your tongue pushes back against each other. They touch every inch of every other mouth. Of each other's mouth. You're pretty sure you even licked that little dangly thing that swings in the back of Damien's throat. Hot. Finally, Damien's tongue is free, but he doesn't seem to be moving. Huh? Oh yeah. I really don't know what to say to this, but while you were getting my tongue unstuck, my tidbits kind of got stuck in the net. I don't want to talk about how. This prank has gotten sort of weird. Should we still be watching this, Polly? Oh yeah, we should still be watching. You managed to free Damien's extra appendage with some serious filling. You gain 1 memory for the spank bank as one of +2 boldness and 1 fun. Alright, we're gonna try to go for him. The last day of summer is here.
Sure.
Uri! Yes, Damien. Please. Please. You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
Loser.
You want to be my summer fling? No way. Aw. What kind of bullshit is this? Do you really think I'd say yes? Yeah, I'd love danger and making poor life choices, I know.
Fuck off.
But even I have some limits, fuck.
Get a sunburn.
Guys, I don't know how to flirt and I am so doomed. You cannot bear the social stigma of being rejected at summer camp. The only logical solution is for you to try and turn failure into the next cool thing among youngsters. You spend many more hours creating rather unfunny memes and being very annoying in general. Failure as a cool thing never takes off, as you would expect. Just move on. This is starting to be sad. Rude. I know! Nobody in this monster world wants to date Uri. We are undateable. Ah. Alright. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. Felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an extra lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what should we do next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. I love how silly the writing in this is, but how honestly true it is. Broken hearts turned tragedy sung for centuries. Wild nights became epic, treasured forever. Every kiss, every laugh is now a consolation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night. And no matter how many years go by, we will all know that Uri cannot get a date. to save their life. All right, now we're gonna watch the ending. Yep. All right. Oh, I guess because certain people were here late. Look at my new layout. This is for. Oh, I'm glad that unlocked. Yeah, it unlocked. So, I will be fixing up my computer, but now I have my book. And then this will be all futuristic, like, on the bottom. Yay! Alright. Very good. Nope. Wrong scene. Oh gosh, I'm like on the side. Why am I right here? Oh, I was making stuff, that's why. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna try to draw myself in this style and make a short. I'm not gonna do that today. I'll probably, no, maybe I'll do it today. Tomorrow we'll be streaming. We are going to be accountability buddies and parallel playing tomorrow. So I'm gonna be doing art and you guys are gonna yell at me to get things done. Anyways, it's been so nice to hang out with you guys on this Sunday. I hope everything's going well. Anyways, it's me, Uri. I'll see you on the other side. Bye!